2024 marks the arrival of a new fleet of Star Wars mid-scale ships under the name of the Starship Collection, and today I'm looking at the first ship out of the 3 new ones released. I'm Joe, and this is my review of LEGO Set 75376 Tantive V4. Coming in at a surprising 654 pieces and measuring over 15 centimeters high, 32 centimeters long, and 11 centimeters wide, this built for display set does a pretty good job of recreating the first iconic ship we set our eyes upon in A New Hope. So let's take a closer look, starting with the front. The shape of the cockpit looks pretty good, but it is in need of some serious detail in the form of printing on these cone pieces. Things do improve when looking at the sides with these dark red round tiles complete with a detailed sticker, and behind the cockpit we get the upper and lower turbo lasers that can be rotated if you really wanted to. Moving on to the midsection of the ship, we get some high capacity escape pods that doubles as long range laser turrets. And only 7 escape pods below. Why 7 and not 8? Well, that's our first little Easter egg, because of course one of the pods has been taken by C-3PO and R2-D2. The slanted shape of the midsection looks fantastic, with very few gaps, and I love the red line running along the middle of the ship. And while you can't see it or easily get access to it, there's actually another neat Easter egg inside this section. Inside we get these stud versions of Leia, R2-D2 and C-3PO. And here we have the main corridor where Leia actually hands R2-D2 the Death Star plans, and it's nice to get some smooth rounded slopes to break up the sharper pieces above and below. On top we get a very clever little build of the primary sensor array that can also be rotated, and below that to the sides we get the airlocks, which again is a very simple assembly that works very well. Finally we get to the best part of the ship, which is the bulky back end. I absolutely love the build detail on the sides that excellently utilizes ingots and roller skate pieces, and the way they've filled these slanted areas to the front is superb. But that also brings me to the most frustrating part of the set, the stickers. We get 8 of them in total, 4 being on top and the other 4 below. And while I like the design, I just don't understand why these weren't printed, considering each design is used more than once, and not to mention the high price tag for this set. Themes like Sonic and Animal Crossing are getting prints for everything, so I don't get why Star Wars can't get the same treatment. With that out of the way, we can focus on the most recognizable part of the ship, the 11 engines at the back, and they look excellent. I also like how some of the engines have some source accurate red and grey detailing. The ship also comes with a stylish stud-free black display stand, complete with a printed tile for the ship's name, as well as the printed 25 years of LEGO Star Wars brick, which can be removed and replaced by the silver grill piece if you wanted a cleaner look. With the stand, I do have one question for LEGO though. Would it hurt to include a minifigure with a set? It feels like they almost left a spot open for one, and yet you don't get one. It feels like such a missed opportunity to not have Captain Antilles or even Leia to celebrate alongside the 25th anniversary set. So while I really like this model, it's sadly not one that I can recommend at full price. If they included a figure and swapped out the stickers for prints, then maybe. But even then, it still feels overpriced. Anyways, let me know what you thought about this set in the comments, and please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you like this review and what we do. And as always, thanks for watching.